go. Okay. Right. So, where do I start? Well, Merry Christmas to my children, Dave and Kim, and special Merry Christmas to my grandkids, my special buddies, Mary and Ryan. This is really strange, I know. I'm sure you didn't expect to receive a Christmas greeting from me with circumstances such as they are. And I'll admit it's not very Christmassy in July when I'm doing this. But I'm having one of my good days. Actually feeling pretty good today. You know, old Doc Parker and I, we were always teasing one another about racing to see who would get to heaven first. And when he told me that I would spend Christmas in heaven this year, he suggested that I do this video recording because he knew how partial we all were to our Christmas celebrations. He even said that it may be special to all of you sometime in the future. So I'm not sure why. Before this sickness is over, you all may be pretty tired of me. The children, your mom and dad will know when the time is right to look at this video. What means most to me is now that I'm going to my heavenly home, well, for one thing, I can't wait to see your grandma again. She was my dearest friend on earth. And I miss her so much. But, well, that's getting the cart before the horse. Because it means the most to me in this world is to know that I'm going to heaven because of what Jesus Christ did for me. That's always been the most important thing to me. I think you know that. Do you remember where God found me? I was in my Navy barracks in Japan, half a mile away. There were two men, one a soldier and one a sailor. They asked if they could come in. You know, lonely doesn't even begin to describe the way I was feeling. I was so far from home, so far from God, and in so much sin. I thought there was no hope. One of the men even asked me if I knew from the Bible that I would go to heaven when I died. Of course, I shot back, I know, because I never knew a fellow could know that. Well, then he told me the most amazing story I ever heard about Jesus being born on earth in order to die on a cross for my own wicked sin. You know, I could hardly believe he would do that for someone that was sinful as me. There it was, right there in the Bible. If thou shalt confess with thy mouth the Lord Jesus and believe in thy heart that God has raised him from the dead, thou shalt be saved. You didn't have to ask me twice if I wanted to do that. I knelt by the cot and I accepted Christ right then and there. You know, I never even got over that, kids, not ever. God was with me right then when I was strong. And he's still with me now as a pretty sick old man. Ryan, I want to shoot you straight with you. Ryan, I know you asked Christ to save you. And I believe you meant it, son. But I'm afraid sometimes you don't believe that you were just as lost as your grandpa was. You needed him just as much as I did. And sometimes I worry that we get really nice friends and nice family, nice church. Sometimes I think you might take the Lord's salvation for granted. I know the Lord will use you, son, for something special if you will make make up your mind to serve Him. I don't want you to be ashamed when you stand before God one day. And sure enough, I'm heading there real soon. Ryan, look at me. Ryan, I love you. Don't let the Lord down. And I know you won't. I know you won't. You know, your dad has a present for you from me. It's the pin I was wearing that night whenever Christ came into my life. I want you to have it. Do what you want to do with it. But when it comes time for you to make the big decisions in life for right and wrong, or good and better, remember that your grandpa prayed for you while he was around. Don't just go through the motions, right? Love God with all your heart, and your soul, and all your mind. Mary, you're my special little girl. We talk about the Lord together all the time. Don't lose your tender heart towards God. Keep on loving people and sharing Christ with them. You're the only one I know that gets more teary-eyed than me. I love you. But you don't have to always give your brother such a hard time. All of you remember, your grandma and I will be waiting for you. But now you stick around here as long as you can. I thank you for all you've done for me. I know I didn't say it enough. And I love you with all my heart. Dave, Kim, Mary, and Brian. Kim, you be sure to give Ryan my piece of pie. I'm sure I made him wait long enough for it. Okay, that's what I was thinking. So that's what I said. I bet that's no surprise to anybody either, I bet. Hey, Dave! Dave! Hope I haven't upset anybody. David! You can come in and turn this thing off now. I've said my piece. Thank you, son. I'm gonna go in and lie down for a little while now. I never knew it was so much work being a movie star.
Dad, I had no idea.